Okay. And we are live. Oh, no trash heap. Oh, no, there's all this stuff on the bed. Oh no. Anyway, I don't care because we're just doing a little bit of a feeler stream. Let's see what my demographics are, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing a feeler for my demographics. So my demographics, let's get them. Let's get my demographics going. So this will be episode 0 of the Weaponized Autist podcast. What will we discuss? I don't know. So we could discuss probably in the first episode we could probably do, you know, this is going to be like a poll. This one's going to be like in particular it's going to be a poll. What should we discuss in the first episode? If anyone joins, put your suggestions in the chat. So we could probably do something on Raspberry Pi. We should do something on Raspberry Pi for potentially the first episode. So we're gonna do, for my podcast here, I'm starting a podcast. All right, we're gonna do we're gonna do potentially Raspberry Pi for the first episode. Making a bunch of weird gadgets with Raspberry Pis. Crafting the config tool. Get the new Pixel desktop. I can sky's the limit here, man. What was that noise? Right. So, or potentially we could talk about automotive stuff or other tech stuff. The Yugo, aren't those like those fucking Soviet cars? The Yugo, aren't those like those fucking Soviet cars? Yugoslavia, you mean? Yeah, I mean, we could you could talk about other cool stuff, man, on this podcast. Yeah, I'm actually trying to do a podcast. Like I'm trying to just like this is episode 0 right now, meaning we're just we're just trying to figure out what I want to do for this podcast. Confirmed, Harley Davidson has a new ultra touring bike. That's what I could talk about in the first episode. That's what I could talk about in the first episode. The Weaponized Autist podcast. Right. So what I'm going to be discussing in the next episode is probably going to be a Harley Davidson motorcycle, even though I don't have the license yet. But I will still discuss read off an article from it, and then I will talk about other neat topics like Raspberry Pi and how it can apply to being used on the outdoors and stuff like that. Right. So we got probably. Yes, sir. So let's talk about Zionism for a second. Look. Oh no. I'd probably get immediately taken off air, dude. I'd be immediately taken off air. Yeah, let's talk about that Zionism in a nutshell. Ooh, dude, let's look at these. So they got Lily Go T-Deck portable microcontroller programmer. It looks cool. Wisp Mesh Pocket. Raspberry Pi. Wow. So we're gonna do we can maybe delve into the Raspberry Pi, man. Buttons, screens. Yeah, that is going to be the first official episode of the podcast. We're going to do Raspberry Pi for the first episode. We're going to talk about this stuff and also Meshtastic devices. So we can also talk about also like prepper communities and stuff and how that can be applied for those particular groups of people, and a little bit of side stuff like the I mean eh, we can just we're just going to talk about tech.